Hello everybody, this is Kyrex with more Let's Play Harvest Moon Back to Nature. And we are about to kiss this winter goodbye. It is so awesome. This will be the last week of this winter. And tomorrow will snow. That's a thing that happens. Now, this should be the last of the quote-unquote live episodes that I do. Because I have finally finished the 4-job fiesta, which is what was basically taking up my recording and scheduling time. I pretty much had to make myself do those episodes in order to make sure that they got done. So there was very little time for extra projects. Like I would do an episode here and there of Battle of Z, but I didn't really do anything else, you know. I pretty much had to stay on message here. Well, that's done, and it's time to go back off the rails. It's time to go back to just binging this so that it's done permanently. So that I don't need to mess with it anymore. And then I will move on to the next game, which will probably be Suikoden 2. I've even got the memory card loaded in here. And I'll probably also bounce back and forth to Final Fantasy II on Dawn of Souls, which hopefully shouldn't take too long. And I'm close to being done with Xenoverse. Well, I'm always close to being done. I could literally, in about a week, knock that entire thing out with very little effort. I just haven't gotten off my ass to do it yet, is all. But, then I have to start laser focusing on Digimon. The good news is, all of my immediate stuff is out of the way. So I don't need to worry about things like that yet. I don't have any other schedule things once this is out of the way. Oops, that was wrong. So this is my main schedule moment where it's like, oh no, we need to get this locked down before it becomes late, kind of thing. And as I'm recording this particular episode, it's like 9:30 on Wednesday p.m. So I am kind of close to crunch time here. I'm not concerned. It doesn't take me too terribly long. I mean, even if I push the limit here and it takes me 2 whole hours to put this episode together, and then I have to upload it, etc., there's no way I'm going to be late. And if I am, let's be perfectly honest, how many of you people are waiting at midnight with bated fucking breath for this to come out? I mean, even people that I follow seriously, like Team 4-Star with the Nuzlocke run, they're like, oh, we'll have it up around this time. I'll check in, but I'm not just hitting the refresh on my email server every 5 seconds. Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? I need my fix! You know, no. I mean, even if I had fucking 10,000 subscribers, I don't think you guys are going to begrudge me 20 minutes. You know? That being said, I want to do everything in my power to not find out. To make sure that this goes up on time. I mean, it's bad enough that This Week in Kyrex has a very fluid schedule, but that's more for me than for you. You know, that's my venting tool. That's my thing to say, well, this is how my week went, you know? I mean, from day one, This Week in Kyrex has been all about me. It's been, I need to talk about something else, etc. Now, granted, I do it on this as well, but that's just because this is so fucking long, you know? That I quickly, at least in the wintertime, run out of shit to talk about now. Once spring hits, you know, in 2 game days, I will be able to focus on that again. I will have shit to do again. Rio, no. Quiet, baby. I know you're in heat. You just have to deal with that. No. She wants out of the room. Well, she wants out of the house, but she wants out of the room. And you wouldn't want out of the house anyway. We're in the middle of a tropical storm. It's fucking wet outside. You don't like getting your paws wet, cat. Yeah, it may surprise people that I'm so casual about tropical storms. It comes from living in Florida. Do you have any idea how many fucking tropical storms I've been through in my lifetime? They're nothing. You know? I mean, they're really not that much. Maybe it's just my area doesn't get them really bad, but when we get tropical storms, it's basically a nasty thunderstorm that lasts a day or two, sometimes with high wind. You know? And I classify high wind as basically wind you can hear that's blowing really hard, and it's blowing the rain everywhere. It's not... I don't consider it at all threatening to me as a person to have a tropical storm. You know? I mean, if you asked me, honestly, if I'd rather have one hurricane or 2 straight weeks of a tropical storm, I'll take the tropical storm, and not just because a hurricane is so bad. It's the same thing as asking me, well, would you rather eat this pile of dog poo or have pizza for 2 weeks? You know, I'm like, I like that. Because I enjoy rainy weather as long as I'm not out in it or walking the dog. And I don't even mind being out in it as long as I have an umbrella. Because, you know, I'm basically a 5-year-old. I like to splash in puddles. This is true, by the way. I do. I love puddles. I never grew out of that. Partly because I was never really allowed much to do that as a child. And I'm like, fuck you. I'm an adult. I'm gonna splash in some puddles. Okay, I can't say I wasn't allowed, but I was heavily discouraged. Like, stop splashing in the puddles. No, they're mine. This is nature's gift to my feet. Not only that, it's also the fact that my feet get really clean in the puddles. I don't know why. They get cleaner than when I wash them. I still haven't figured out why that is. Roommates are arguing in the other room. Probably can't hear it. I'm staying out of it. This is just normal shit, you know. Maya, shut up! I wish I could teach her not to do that. She feels compelled to bark whenever she hears them in the house, and to growl whenever they knock on my door. And there's... Not only is there no reason for it, it's completely uncalled for because this is their house. I rent from them, you know? This isn't like at the apartment where everyone who lived there lived with me. This is me living with them, and my dog is making things awkward. And she is hating this weather because she doesn't like to get wet at all. And so she's just miserable when I have to walk her. So I basically have been walking her less because I don't want to subject her to that. It also helps that she will spend 80% of the day asleep. She sleeps more than the fucking cats do. Which is really impressive for a dog. Are they closed Sunday? I can't remember. I think so. I think that's it, Sunday. Yes. I might still be able to get in there, though. I'm going to wait before I make this purchase, just to see if I can get in there. Because today is Jeff's birthday, and he wants medicine for his tummy. Oh, they're pushing a box. I was wondering what the scrapey noise was. The cat's playing with the box. Well, the cat being played with while the dog with her back against the box. So when the dog shoves her, it moves the box across my carpet. It's just one of those circle of life things, you know. Walking into the door. Can I go in? I know I can't buy anything, but can I go in? No, I can't go in. Oh well, time for bed. Because fuck winter. Which, ironically, is my very real life stance. Fuck winter. Winter can stay for Christmas, and then it has to go away. I don't like to be cold at all. I cannot stand the cold. Even mild levels of cold. Everyone makes fun of me. Oh, you're such a wuss. Yes, I am. I live in a tropical environment for a reason. Because I can't handle the cold. You know? It's like someone in Arizona just like, oh man, you really don't like water, do you? Yeah, that's why I'm in a landlocked state. You know? It kind of makes sense when you look at it that way. I probably could move up north if I really, really wanted to. I don't. I don't want to. It's warm here. I like it that way. Hang in there another day. Winter's almost over. Also, Willow, bad kitty. Oh, it's the year-end special. Fuck the year-end special. I wanted my show, damn it. I'm gonna grab this puppy. I'm gonna put that puppy down. I'm gonna throw a ball at that puppy. Get it, Anubis. Get that ball like it's Resident Evil 5. It's a bad example because we haven't recorded that in probably close to a year. Partly my fault for not, you know, keeping up with PlayStation Plus, and partly him for not being here. Let's see how many friends I've made. No, nobody likes me. It's New Year's Eve and everyone hates me. And that's what sadness is made of. Ooh, I'm gonna get some money. Granted, it's not coming till like Wednesday, but ooh, I'm gonna get some money off of these. You know what? Let's cut down these strawberry bushes, because I'm gonna have strawberries of my own soon. Because it's springtime. I do love the difference between Stardew Valley and this is I have a separate bag for tools and items, so I can carry my tools and carry my items and shit. Stardew Valley would be vastly improved by that, even though it's entirely unrealistic. So much money off this. I might be able to save up the money for the horse race and get all the medals I need, but I don't think I can. I don't remember the math I did, but I think it came up that it would be physically impossible for me to get the medals this year, even with infinite money. But I'm gonna make a run at it. I wish they would just let me buy the medals that I need, you know? Maya, shut up! Getting so sick of hearing this little dog growl. Like she has any fucking reason to growl. One moment. I'm watering those spots solely because I can. And 2 of the cats ran out, so that's just a thing. I think he's bringing them back in, though. That's one kitty. I think Willow actually dashed out as well, but I'll get her later. I gotta do my stuff first. Can't wait for spring. I'll have shit to do in spring. Bored out of my mind with winter and this stupid fucking music that I hate so much. This music contributes to my fatigue. It's bleak and desolate and just... ugh. Oh, that's right. There's legendary fish again, aren't there? I'm gonna have to look those up and see what I have to do to catch them all. Because I forgot I got the 2 that were available this year already. That was gonna be my big project, too. I'm gonna catch all the legendary fish in winter. And it's gonna take me all season, and I fucking caught them both on the first day of winter. I'm like, well, shit, now what do I do? Now, you wait. I actually need to eat, so... But I need to get this done first. And then I can spend as much time as I want binging on this to get it done. And I will, of course. Just not yet. Do 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 do. Last day of winter, then no more of this shit. I get my field back, I get to do shit, I get my good music back. Oh, I'm looking forward to spring so much. Oh wait, Anubis was my horse. I thought that... I don't even know what my pets' names are in this game. That's okay, I constantly call the cats each other's names. Happens all the time. Hey, Henri, up for a game of Cards Against Bovinity? God, it is just so hot in this fucking room. Should probably turn my other fan on. Give me a second. That might have something to do with it. I'm used to having my fan on, and lately since I moved here, I haven't had it on as much. Hopefully you can still hear me. If not, oh well. I need the fucking air to circulate, or I'm going to just... bleh. Ow. So yeah, Harvest Moon. One of the things that's been delaying me is the fact that I don't want to do these winter months. But, yeah. That's over, and I only have one more winter to do. 4 more episodes of winter, and that's at the end of the project. So, bullshit's almost at an end. And that's the main thing that's kept me from binging, because there's nothing to fucking do here. Give me just a second. Sorry about that. Willow had escaped, and I needed to get her because the roommates were trying to do dinner. Alright, I love you too, Willow. Now get down. You know your daddy's silly white thing, but... oh my god. One moment. Apparently Oreo's a goddamn escape artist. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Fuck it, don't care. The animals are brushed and shit, and that's what matters. But yeah, like I said, spring will bring back, hopefully, my vigor and my drive to actually play and enjoy this game. Whew, that is a lot of shit I've sold. God, I've almost sold 1,000 mayonnaise. 6 more to go. Hold on. If I'd had any sense, when I had to go grab the cats, I'd have stood outside and let the clock tick down so I can do the New Year End festival. So, I've received no word about doing Magical Melody, so I'll assume that's a no. But I've also received no kind of feedback on what I should do, like should I do whatever, but I ended up selling the critters anyway, so... Go get it, Willow. Go get it, it's on the floor. So yeah, Suikoden is chasing this. That's what'll follow at the end of this project. It's already done, already recorded. All that fun stuff, desk, etc. Hey! Be nice. Ooh, I get to use my basket again. That's gonna be awesome. Doop. Nothing in the basket, though. Kyrix dumped the basket, but there was nothing inside. I did this already, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Hey! Stop it! She doesn't want to play. That was as mean as I ever was to Willow. I actually thumped her and knocked her over. But she needs to fucking learn that not every cat wants to play. You think she'd get the picture given that frickin' Betsy's general response to even being near her is to hiss and growl and smack her in the face. But for some reason, Willow takes that as an invitation to play. Which it is clearly not. It's been so long, I forgot what my field even looks like. Did I plant grass or not? I think I did. I probably did. I don't know. So the problem with these farming games is everyone looks forward when they first start playing. Everyone looks forward to winter. Come here. Nope, you're going in the box. Get in there. Everyone looks forward to winter during the other months because they're thinking, oh, well, during winter I'll finally have all this time to do other shit, like I can finally chop wood and mine ore and other shit like that. And then winter comes, and you do those things, and you finish them, and then you realize you have nothing else to do. Willow was getting too rambunctious, and she sliced me open with her claws, because she knocked the blanket down, and I started to grab at it, and I'm pulling it back up, and she's swatting at my hand, so into the box she goes. But yeah, everyone looks forward to winter. Oh god, winter's gonna be awesome, and then it happens, you're like, oh shit, winter sucks, just like in real life. Because it does. It really does. Real life winter sucks balls. It's a fact. But anyway, then you spend all of winter waiting for spring. Oh, when spring comes back, I'll have shit to do, yada yada yada. And then, boom, schedule's full. You've got too much shit to do. You're like, God, I can't wait for winter to come back. I can wait for winter to come back. If not for the fact that it would be stupid to abandon the game in the home stretch like that, I would literally just stop playing at the end of year 3's fall. I really would. Matter of fact, this year 2 winter, I think, is almost universally the last part of the game that I ever play. I don't know if I've ever played year 3 spring or beyond. I know I haven't played too much beyond if I have, just because that second winter fucking breaks me. Because there's nothing to do. If this were not a Let's Play, I'd have stopped playing by now. The only reason you're seeing this is because I'm committed to finishing this game. The problem with these farming games is there's a certain level of prosperity you hit, like, and I hit it in the first year. But there's a certain level of prosperity you hit where there's nowhere to go. And there really isn't. I could literally sell all my animals right now. All of them. Never plant another crop. Just wake up, talk to the wife, go to bed. Wake up, talk to the wife, go to bed, etc. And be just fine. There's nothing I need to accomplish. I mean, I have all but I think 2 of the power berries. Yeah, I'm missing 2 power berries. That's it. That's really it right there. And sure, there's some legendary fish I can still catch, which I'm going to look those up real quick. In my strategy. Since, you know, I got to kill time anyway. God, I hope I remember to let Willow out of that box. I don't mean that as a joke either. I have been known, because she doesn't make a fuss. Most of the cats, when you put her in the box, they'll make a fuss after a while and like, oh shit, gotta let the cat out. Well, Willow will do that. Will sit there quietly, behaving herself until tomorrow, when the morning comes and she hasn't been able to go to the litter box. So we're like, hey, Dad, can I come out of the box now? I'm like, oh shit, sorry, Willow. And I don't do it on purpose, I really don't. Cows, sheep, fish. Here we go, legendary fish. Caught the catfish, right? The catfish was the big deal. Yep, there he is. Caught the angler. Does it say how many fish I've sold? It does not. Whee! So sea bream is going to be my year 3 fish goal, probably. So why don't I have sashimi, grilled fish, and sushi? Which one of those recipes am I missing? Because that's a 3rd fish I should be able to get. It doesn't really matter. Maybe I did have them. I don't know. Let me just look. Preparing to cook. Cook dish. Follow a recipe. Okay, there's grilled fish. There's sashimi. Why do I not have sushi? What's the recipe for... What's the reset for sushi? I'm gonna do not cook. Really? That's fucking stupid. There's no way. There's no fucking way. I'm gonna try that right now. Well, that was even stupider of me. Let's try that again, this time without the waste, please. If this is right... Let me just see here. Main seasonings. No, this can't be right. There's no fucking way this can be right. There's no way. According to this should be enough. But we'll try it. This is gonna fail. This has to fail. There's not even any fish in it. Yeah, see, there's no fucking way. Okay. Basically, it was telling me something along the lines of, oh, all you need is rice balls and soy sauce. You need sashimi and vinegar, but that's just a seasoning. I'm like, that's not a seasoning. That's a fucking ingredient. Ah, well, tomorrow we'll make it. Then we'll try and get that other legendary fish. Legendary fishy, 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 fishy. Not that way. Don't walk past there. Quit walking behind the laptop. You're going to step on the PlayStation. One of these days you're going to hit the button and I'm going to be very angry with you. I will. You'll be resetting my whole project, kitty. Good girl. Lay down and be comfy. Daddy loves you. Gotta try to remember to let Willow out once this recording is done. She's not a bad cat. She's just very, very hyper. Matter of fact, it's incredibly strange that she nailed me with her claw at all, because she is the friendliest and gentlest cat that I've ever had. Like, she does not... I can't get her to play with me, with my hands. You know, like you swish your hand back and forth or put it under a blanket, she won't do it. Because as soon as she realizes your hand's under there, she's done. She stops. Because she doesn't want to hurt you. Do 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 do. Well, no, Rio, sweetie, my controller is not your pillow. Don't flinch. I tapped the side of her head and she just jerked. I don't know why. I don't hit her. Tickle your little paw pads. Such a good kitty. Such a pretty kitty. I just wish she wasn't stuck in heat, poor baby. I know, right? Yeah, I know, right? I'm actually normally asleep right about now. I normally sleep and try to wake up in time to walk the dog, and sometimes I fail. Fortunately, she spends that time asleep as well, so she doesn't have to pee. But, I've got to get this done. I just have to. Because if I do not, then I'm kind of fucked. Hi, Oreo. Pretty kitty. And now, the good season begins. Oh, look at that real music. What do you know? Oh, nose itches so bad. Good talk. I almost called him Kobe out of reflex, because that's what my original Harvest Moon dog was, because that's what my puppy was named. Doctor and Ellie, you mean the same Ellie who lives in my house? God, when did you buy that fucking New Year's card? At the start of fall? I have lots of friends in this game, apparently. Oh my god, the Harvest Sprites! I've never gotten that as a thing. I kind of figured they hated me, honestly. No, they're kind of thrilled with me. That's pretty damn cool, actually, not gonna lie. I'm actually pleased to hear that. Well, Harvest Sprites don't hate me. I'm not the colossal dick I always thought I was. Let's get them strawberry seeds out. Strawberries. These? Yes, these. I'm like, are they the pink seeds that I'm not used to seeing? Don't you go back there. That's right, you just roll around like a cat in heat. Which is exactly what you are. So much shit to do. Yeah, it looks like I did get enough. Wow, it's almost like I planned and measured this ahead of time. Which, of course, is exactly what I did, but still. Kind of weird for me to be so on the ball. Sploosh. Feed the fish. Yeah, this is a horrible way to be doing this, by the way. But I'm doing it anyway. Oh, it's so blue it actually kind of hurts my eyes. The world is alive again, and so am I. Oh, whoops. Kinda sucks doing all this watering. Also, totally lost count of how many I was on. I'm gonna finish this row and then go to the dance. Where Ellie is probably already. It's not an all-day thing, that dance, right? Let me look. Kind of matters. Actually, let's do these last couple before I go. Just in case. I almost guarantee it's like a ends at 6 PM dance like usual. Oh, stop. You're not that much of a fucking wuss. You've got 8 power berries in your body. You're fine. Don't be a baby. I should still be that in time. What? Did I miss it? That's kind of fucked up if I did. Let me look. Come on, where's the spring dance? Is there a spring dance every year? Holidays. Come on, show me the holidays. Oh, it starts at 6 PM. Well, that's unusual. Guess I better get all my work done then. You know, just in case. And by just in case, I mean, you know, before it sends me to bed. Because usually shit that starts at 6 ends the day. So many strawberries. But then again, that's kind of the point, isn't it? Tell you one thing, in fall, I'm going to be dedicated to shipping 200 fish. It's going to become a goal of mine. And an important goal at that. Because then I can catch that legendary fish in the... I want to say in the winter. I mean, I could catch it anytime, but I'm going to have it in the winter, you know? Would it kill them to let me have 10 spots, like 9 in the rucksack and 1 in my hand, or even 11 spots, you know? Sure, let's water the egg. That's a thing that people do, right? People do that on a farm. They water eggs. That's how you get chickens. You water an egg. That's right. Every time you try and boil an egg, you risk getting a chicken. Fun fact. It's true, ask any farmer. Such a colossal derp. I'm just so glad I have a fucking lawn again, man. This is beautiful. It's green and alive, and there's no fucking snow anywhere. It's a beautiful thing. Truly. Truly amazing. Alright, that ought to be enough. He should be fine for the race, honestly. He should be just fine, but still, nonetheless, it's a thing. I'm still just so proud of myself that I finished the 4-job Fiesta, that I followed through. I kept it up, I followed through, and I did a good thing. Pleased with myself, and I should be. You know, I fucking crunch timed that bitch. In the span of a week, I basically went from the halfway point of that game to the end of that game. That's pretty good. It's not unthinkable. I mean, when you really think of how much time it takes, like 60 hours to beat a Final Fantasy on average, maybe 80, you pull that off in fucking 5 days. If you don't sleep. You gotta figure, if you're putting in, like, say, a 10-hour shift of Final Fantasy, whatever, and you can beat it in 60 hours, 6 days is all you need. I'm not recommending you do that, it's just crunching the numbers, you can do it. And I pretty much use that to motivate me, like, no, you can totally beat this game. You've beaten, like, half of it already, and you've only got, you still got a week to do, or you still got 10 days, you still got 9 days, you still got a week, you still got 5 days. Oh shit, you only got 4 days. Get on it, dude. No, that's the problem, is I had too much time, so I ended up waiting until I only had like 6 days left and just churned it out in the last 2 of those, or the first 2 of those, rather. Because I beat the game, I think, on the 28th or 29th, so I still had plenty of time to spare. That being said, how many fish do I have? Still just 50? 59? They've been breeding. Well, shit. I'm gonna make a sushi. Gimme. Give me a fish. I need some sushi. Some sushimi. And such. Oops, sorry, pup. Didn't mean to kick you. Wait, you're not... Yeah, you are the pup. I thought you were Willow for a second. I'm like, wait, Willow's in the box. And she doesn't sleep under there anyway. My dog's kind of pudgy. It's cute. Follow a recipe. Sashimi. Make it. Let's get that rice ball. Vinegar and soy sauce, I basically need. Alright, please don't fuck up, please don't fuck up, please don't fuck up. Sushi time! I did it. I have sushi. Nom. Not going to sleep, we're gonna dance, woman. I know you can dance. Maybe not as good as Karen, but you can still dance. Yeah, I don't see myself binging this tonight. That's more of a daytime thing. I'm kind of worn out, you know. It's been a long day, a long rainy day, and that alone makes me tired. You know, it's just a sleeping making thing. Is there no New Year's festival this year? I mean, I'm fine with it, but is there none? Icon has New Year's dance, maybe? There we go. That's better. Big ass bonfire. Hello, charming pink-haired woman. Happy New Year to you as well. Hello, cop who looks like a postal worker and son or grandson of the blacksmith. He looks too much like a postman for me to take him seriously as a cop. Yeah, I have a girl to dance with. Your girlfriend, you know, my wife. So that's weird, because I don't see fucking Captain Postman or the Doctor as being young. I will. I'm just being sociable. Because I have to talk to everybody first. You would know, it's your in. Alright, who's ready for Naked New Year's? Seriously, I'm really surprised this doesn't descend into some weird rural debauchery bullshit. It looks like Mary's about to punch him. Seriously, it looks like she's got her fists up ready to fight him. Look at this. Either that or she's doing some weird chicken dance, but it looks like she's getting ready to punch his fucking lights out. I'm so glad I didn't marry Mary. She'd have knocked me out. Yeah, right? Okay, Spring 2, Lewis's birthday. He likes bread. And I don't have to water anything today because rain. Rain is awesome. Ooh, more rain tomorrow. That means I don't have to water then either. That you give me all the time I need. Where's my dog? There's my dog. Blended in with a damn mirror. Ball. I don't know why I keep throwing the ball. It's obvious that he has the stats to do that now. And I don't think their stats like that degrade over time. You know, the way you'd expect them to. Okay, where's that damn fish at? Also, should totally have more of these. Give me just a sec. Waterfall or river? I can do waterfall or river. But first, feed my fish. Plop! Also honey. Food. How much money do I have? An excessive amount. Wonder if I can hit 1 million by game's end. Be a fucking millionaire farmer. Because that's kind of bullshit. If farming were really that lucrative, everyone would do it. Oh shit, that's right, I can forage shit. I don't necessarily know why I would, but I can. Oh, that's right, I don't have some stupid fishing minigame. I just let go of the thing when it bites. Hey goddess, got wood? Apparently you do. Woohoo! Caught him! Yay. I say that this is the last of the live episodes, but I'm probably gonna slack like I usually do. I'm kind of known for that. It's a bad habit, it really is. It's one I should get checked. Let's take this home for the wife. She likes flowers. Her birthday's actually coming up soon. And that's everything. Break. Break. Sold. 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 Store. Sold. Yeah, I completely forgot that foraging was a thing. Because, you know, the endless fucking cycle of winter. But yeah, that's 3 of the, I believe, 6 legendary fish down. God, something just occurred to me. Can you imagine how crowded that fish pond must be? To have 59 fucking large fish floating around in it? That's a... Oh my god. No wonder I could just reach in and grab one. Poor things probably can't even swim. Like, kill us! We can't breathe! Every time I poop, it's into another fish's face. And vice versa. And our suffering. Of course, they're fish, so they'd probably just eat it. Fish are nasty like that. Yeah, every time you see stuff about a nature documentary, like, oh, the coral are spawning, they're like releasing eggs and semen into the water and all that. And then you see all the fish coming to eat it. I'm like, God, what if someone just masturbated into the fish tank? Would they eat it? I looked it up. Turns out, yes. Yes, they will. I also learned of a phenomenon known as the fish wank, where apparently you dip your hand in a scummy fish tank and use it as lubricant when you masturbate. I'm like, oh, that's not a fun thing you should do. You're gonna get unknown fish diseases on your dick. That's bad. Don't get fish dick. Ruin your relationship for sure. I was real popular and then my fish dick ruined the prom. I was all set to be the king and everything. I never went to prom. Of course, I was never a senior, but I wouldn't have gone if I could have. Never went to homecoming either. Because why? I'm just not a dancing person and I'm pathetic with women. So. I'm trying to think if we even had a homecoming dance when we moved back down to Pinellas County. I don't remember. I know we had them up in Citrus County. Because, you know, it's a big deal when you got rednecks and rich kids. They love them some homecoming. Or maybe by the time I got back to Pinellas County, I was just no longer invested in what happened in the school. I don't know. I was sure invested up in Citrus County, though. I love that school. Especially the cafeteria and the library. Oh my god. Coming to Pinellas Park after going to the high school that I went to. Oh my god, it was like going from a mansion to live in a fucking cave. It was just awful. I mean, I went from a library that had a floor of fiction books. A fucking floor. Top floor fiction books. And this floor was like... It was massive. It was like 2 or 3 classrooms big. You know, 2 or 3 decent-sized classrooms in size. Just fiction books. And then you go downstairs, and that's where all the non-fiction and reference books are. They wasted no downstairs shelf space on that shit, which is how it should be. You know? Keep them separate so I can just wall-to-wall fiction. It was beautiful. And so much good food in the cafeteria. Like we had French fries and a slushy machine and things that other people ate that I didn't, because I only ate the French fries and the slushies occasionally. And the big-ass grandma flavor cookie things, you know. Not grandma flavor, but, you know, like, oh, the grandma brand cookies. I get those occasionally. Chips. It's awesome. Someday, very soon, I need to go to a library and see if I still owe money, or if there's some kind of statute of limitations that's over with. Because I want to start checking out books again. I want to just... That used to be a thing that I would do, is I would go to the library and fucking hang out and read, and then come home with like 20 or 30 books. And I can even store them on my desk now, so there's no worries about, oh, my uncle's going to take them, oh, I'm going to lose... No. They go in my desk, and when I'm done reading them, they go in my backpack, you know? And then I take them back, that kind of thing. No, Rio. Ah, hello, Lewis. Happy birthday, son. I'm sorry it's not wrapped, but this should be your birthday. I think I've had apple jam. I don't mind it, but I don't like it. Grape jelly, bleh, don't like at all. I mean, I can deal with it, but I'd rather not. See, I'm a strawberry guy. Which is really funny because I hate actual strawberries. I can't stand them. The flavor and the texture and the fact that they're almost always served cold where I'm from. Ooh, doesn't do it for me at all. Matter of fact, it anti-does it for me. It's the opposite of doing it for me. But such is life. Oh God, you should have seen me when I was talking to Jay earlier while we were watching some TV and such over Skype. I delayed us for like a fucking 45 minutes or something because I was cooking a pizza. You know? And this is like a Tony's freezer pizza. You know, so it's a decent size. I mean, it's not like an extra large, but it'd probably be a large at most pizza places. And I ate the whole thing. And then I'm laying down, we're watching stuff, and the cat keeps running over my stomach. And I don't mean running over, I mean all four paws on the tummy, just gone. I'm like, oh God, please, you saw me put a whole pizza in my mouth. Not in my mouth, but in my body, etc. Which may have had something to do with why they did it, because I didn't share. I'm actually going to rush through the next couple days as though they were winter-like. Just because I got to get to the bathroom, you know. Fortunately, I am a gamer and I can hold it quite a while, but I don't want to. So yeah, this spring, not going to be as eventful as it could. I'm not going to do a lot of the shit that I should do. Yeah, most of the legendary fish can be caught year-round. There's like 2 exceptions. One's the squid, which has to be in summer. The other is the catfish, not because of the winter, but because he can only be caught in the winter mine. And I think the other one... The angler, yeah, the angler also need to be caught in winter. So half the fish can be caught year-round. The other half have special requirements for seasonal shit. Anyway, there's nothing particularly special on Spring the 3rd. Spring 4th is Bold's birthday. I'll get him some flour. He'll be happy. He'd have been happier if I wrapped it, and I might. I don't know. I'm just kind of in a hurry. Because I want to get this thing uploaded to YouTube and be done with it. Pineapples. Cows! Cows. Pineapples first, then cows. I'll ignore the honey for now. And all the animal products. Just get my pineapples watered, get my cows fed and shit, then we're done. I think it's funny that I went through all the trouble to sell half the animals so I could take care of the cows, And then I'm still not taking care of the cows because I'm in a rush to finish this episode. But yeah, me and Eisen are going to be doing a collab over the weekend, so that's going to be fun. And hopefully it's going to be opening the door for a lot more collaborative projects in the future. Because I love me some collabs. I love working with anyone. Like I said, if you're a small-time YouTuber and you want to just do collaborative stuff, you know, if you're a gamer, just drop me a message, either in a comment or as an actual message, and I'll get back to you, you know. We'll see what we can do with my limited technology. Or if you're a big-time YouTuber and you just want to, hey, I'm going to help out the little guys, that would be awesome too. Again, my technology is a little limited, but I'm game. You know? Hell, get a big group of friends together and bring me in on, like, Cards Against Humanity or some shit. I don't mind. Or fuck, just play a big old game of Town of Salem with me. I don't mind browser games. I doubt that would be a thing. I'm so far under everyone's radar. Which is fine. I mean, we can't all be internet megastars and shit, but... It'd be nice to hit 500 subscribers within the next year or so. I don't see that happening. I'm still trying to push 200. But we'll see. You never know. Any one of these projects, any one of them could be the one that propels me. Because I've watched old videos of Lucagens where she talks about being shocked that she has 1,000 subscribers. I'm thinking, Luca, have you seen your channel? You're kind of a big deal, especially compared to me. You know? I'm loving this. This is a fucking Florida spring. Just rain everywhere. I love it. It means I don't have to do shit. But yeah, just... any one of these videos could be the one that draws people to my channel in huge numbers, and then they see my other stuff and they're like, oh, wow, I really like this guy's style. You know? So, I mean, it's entirely possible at any time that that could be my breakout video. Let's see something here. Oh, good. I'm up to date on my fishing. I didn't look at how many fish I had. Oh, they're breeding! Yay, breeding fish! So I'm just waiting for that one video that just brings me the attention. Because it's not like there's a shortage of content on my channel. That's never been a problem for me. Ever since I started, I was putting out fucking 7 videos a week kind of shit. That's been my default position pretty much. So it's just basically a matter of getting those initial views. Once I can get my initial crowd in, I think I can keep them, just with the sheer bulk of content I have. And I'm open to requests on shit, you know? It's just that no one requests things, really. Might be getting a trip to Wawa to get some lemonade as soon as this video is done. Fortunately, the next episode will not be too big a deal for me. Or not the next episode, the next day will not be too big a deal. It's just basically feed the critters. No, Rio, you're not going out. Rio! Stop. You're not going out. No! You're being a troublemaker. Stop. I'm actually kind of fortunate in that only one of my animals doesn't like their carrier, and that's Winkles. Every other animal I've had is remarkably chill with the carrier, which is really good when it comes time to the vet, because I have to wrangle 4 cats into a carrier. Well, not a carrier, that'd be interesting, but no. I put all 4 cats in one carrier, and they're gonna need a vet, because Betsy and Winkles will not have that shit. Winkles has claws, but Betsy would hurt someone just by smacking them enough, I think. I really do. I really think she could inflict damage just from how many paws they'll take to the face. I mean, to me, the human, it's kind of laughable, but I also dwarf her in size, so that if I were to give her a light smack, it would really hurt, kind of thing. Not that I want to smack my kitty cat, but I could, and that's a thing. You know? We're gonna skip the horse today. It's not a big deal. He can deal with it. He got all sorts of attention during the winter. He can fucking deal. Winter was a good time to be a horse. Much attention was lavished upon him. But yeah, tomorrow is going to be the day that I'm probably going to binge the shit out of this while they're both at work. Because funnily enough, Tropical Storm didn't close too many things here in Florida. Funny how that works. Oreo, shush, little cat. I love you, but shut your damn mouth. Problem is that this yodeling of hers isn't going to stop. But tomorrow, while they're both at work and I'm doing recordings, pretty much all the animals will be out of the room. Because I tend to open the door during the day when they're at work. Let the critters roam the house, that kind of thing. Which one's Bold? The yellow one? No, I think it's the green one. No, Bold is the purple one. Wow. I got both of those wrong. So, purple guy. Killed any kids at Chuck E. Cheese recently, purple guy? I just think it's interesting how that game has taken off lore-wise. The fact that it's all in there, but you have to actually be willing to look for it. I will say one thing, the game itself, not that interesting to watch, probably not that interesting to play unless you're into jump scares or watching people try to beat the game through the challenge. But I am fascinated by the lore. I really am. And honestly, there's something funny about watching Markiplier play, where he starts the game all freaked out, and then you get to like the end game, like the 420 challenge mode, and he's so just bored with what's going on. Why was that door not opening? Like, did the house break? Happy goddamn birthday, Bold. I did know. That's why you got flour. What he's gonna do with flour, I don't know. I mean, I like to bake, but you give me flour for my birthday, and I'm gonna tilt my head and look at you funny. Hell, you give me flour, period, unless I ask for it. I'm just gonna kind of, that's nice, but why? The funny thing is, I am so easy to manipulate when it comes to food that one of my friends was horrendously late coming over to visit. When he said, oh, I'll be there at 2, and he comes over at like 4, and he knocks on the window, and I glare at him, and he just kind of holds up some McDonald's fries. I'm like, okay, come in. So fucking easy. And all my friends know that, and I'm fine with that. Because I get free fries out of it. Why wouldn't I be fine with that shit? I love me some fries. I could and have entirely subsisted off fries before. My roommate actually, yesterday or the day before, I had gotten a gallon of milk, like 2 days ago, And it was gone by the next day, and he's like, I can't believe you did that. That's not good for you. I'm like, hey, nothing I do is good for me. He's like, no, it's really not good for you. I'm like, no, nothing I put in my body is good for me. It's like, well, you just drank a whole gallon of milk. I'm like, have you not seen me eat an 8-ounce block of cheese like a candy bar? When I was mentioning the pizza I had earlier, I held it in my hand and ate it like a big-ass cookie. With meat on it. Meat cookie. That sounds vaguely horrifying, actually. Even though I refer to salmon patties as fish cookies. Love me some salmon patties. Although technically mine are usually mackerel patties, but it's still, it's fish in patty form, and it's good. It's also disgusting to make. Alright, you play with that. I'm gonna go out here, check the weather for tomorrow, kind of thing. Don't know why I'm bothering. It's kind of a reflex, honestly. Oh, more rain. Awesome. The game loves me. What can I say? And anyway, Spring 5, nothing going on. So it's just gonna be quick in and out. Feed the fish. Feed the animals. Water the pineapples. Go to bed, that kind of shit. Hope I didn't miss my trip to the gas station. I would very much like to go and get a lemonade. Because that will last me all night, kind of thing. I was asked once, a couple times, why it is that I don't get sodas anymore. It's because, A, drinking 44 plus ounces of soda quickly gives you just horrible stomachache. You know, it's just bad for you. I don't mean bad for you in health, I mean bad for you like, I hate myself, kind of bad for you. And B, it doesn't last long. I fed them, right? I fed them. So, I mean, when I drink a soda, I have to drink it within an hour or it goes flat. With lemonade, I have been known to stretch a single 64-ounce lemonade over the course of about 30 hours. Just sips here and there, or just guzzle it down. So, that's why the lemonade. Plus, it hydrates me better. I am so looking forward to the start of the month. I'm going to have my money, going to have my stamps, going to go get a replacement tire for the old bike, going to patch the new bike, get some replacement tires for it for the next time it breaks. And then I'm going to take the old bike up to Wawa and get me some lemonade that I buy instead of borrowing it from everyone. Because I'm just sick of having to borrow money. But it's just the nature of being broke, is in the middle of the month you got to borrow money. Speaking of borrowing money, one of the main reasons I want to get a job soon is so I can just end my relationship with Amscott. Because I got nothing against Amscott, I really don't. I like it. It's Amscott's always been there when I needed it. Like if I needed to send money orders for eBay back in the day, or when I needed a debit card and I didn't have a bank account, you know, so PayPal was possible. When I lived at the apartment and they only took money orders, that was good. And once my bills started failing when I needed to get payday advances. I mean, Amscott's been there for all that shit. Without Amscott, my life as I know it would not have functioned. That being said, I'm sick of owing them money every month. Not that it's like predatory or anything. I owe them like 16 bucks plus what I got, and I'd get that back in like a day. But anyway, that brings us to the end of this episode. So, thank you for joining me. I'm sorry it's so short. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.